When COVID hit, all my mates made this group chat, and every day we were skipping all of our online classes, just playing Warzone through the Zoom calls, alt-tabbing every 2 minutes, to make sure our teacher wasn't yapping on about something important. And it was fun as fuck. We thought we beat the system, and we never had to work again. But after a few weeks of that, my normal school day basically turned into me sitting at my desk from 9 AM till 3 AM. Wake up, get on with the boys, skip all of our classes, stay up all night, and then go again tomorrow. The worst part wasn't that I was skipping my classes, because school is a scam and I didn't give a fuck anyway. We were getting teacher assessed grades, which just meant that I never had to learn anything because I wasn't going to take my exams. The worst part was that I stopped moving. I stopped having to walk to class, I wasn't doing any sports, and of course all the gyms were closed because of lockdown. Without realizing it, over the past few months, my body started to get weaker. And one night I'm about to go for a shower, but I catch myself in the big hallway mirror, and my eyes are completely bloodshot red. It looked like I've been punched literally in my eyeballs. My hair's completely greasy as fuck, and I noticed these weird fat flabs hanging around my hips. I'm standing there, and for the first time, I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, my body's literally rotting away. I was never jacked as a kid. I was never shredded or anything. I was like a normal skinny kid. But at this point, I had little tiny man tits, I had love handles, and I had this weird greyish pale skin. Bearing in mind, it was summer in the UK at this point, but if you looked at me, it would have looked like I lived in a fucking cave. And I knew it wasn't just me because all of my mates were the same. It was like we were this group of level 1 Gooners with the red eyes, the greasy ass hair, the love handles, and of course no one was doing anything about it. We all gave ourselves the weakness effect because we were sat down at our desks all day. I wanted to start improving how I looked, to not feel like a fucking loser every single time that I looked in the mirror. But I didn't do anything. I just accepted that I looked like shit. And for the next few years of college, I saw guys with six packs, going to the gym, growing their arms, getting the attention from everybody else. And I honestly thought that I was just stuck as this little retarded fat kid who was never going to make any progress. But I wish I had someone back then to just slap some fucking sense into me and tell me this. You are not stuck. You feel stuck because all of your friends and everyone you've ever talked to has never improved. All the guys I used to play games with during COVID, we were all holding each other back because none of us were improving because it was weird and cringe to try and improve your life back then. It was like we were all sabotaging ourselves. In Minecraft, when you're in a 1x1 hole with a bunch of people, if you want to dig out of the hole, everyone has to jump at the same time. But if everyone's jumping randomly, then you can't place a block, and everyone just ends up sabotaging each other. I realised I wasn't going to change anything if I stayed around these retards who wanted to stay the same. They liked their lifestyle, and that's completely fine. But I was fucking tired of it. I wanted to improve, and I only had a few months until I was about to move to a new city, to start university, and I couldn't show up being the fucking level 1 Gooner that I've been all of my life. I'll be honest with you, I knew that there were going to be girls at the uni, and I wanted to impress them because I wanted, not be fucking lonely all my life. But at the time, I looked like a fucking cave dweller, and if they saw me, they would have been disgusted. So I had to do something, and at this point, I knew that my stepdad had weights in the garage, and my cousin had already asked me a bunch of times, hey, when are we going to work out? Are we going to do anything? Let's do something with the weights downstairs. This was my last chance to actually do something. I ended up sending him a message on Discord, watched some random reels on Instagram, and stole this guy's fucking routine. And that day, we just show up, do a few push-ups, do a few sit-ups, and that was it. That was all the progress we had to make for things to start rolling. Then a few days later, we're back in the gym, starting to do some weights. Feels a little bit weird, I'm trying to do the bench press with 30 kg and I'm struggling. And I don't know, my body feels a bit sore, I don't really know how to do the movement. But a few more days pass, and I end up going from like 30 kilos to 35. And now I'm getting stronger. Now I'm making some progress. Now I feel like, holy shit, I just moved up like 5 kilos. That's kind of a lot. We're blasting music. He's making progress. I'm making progress. We're both pushing each other. We're making jokes all the time. And after the first month, I don't even want to play games anymore. I don't want to hang out with those fake friends because getting stronger, getting rid of that weakness effect was so much more fun. Anytime anyone asked me why I wasn't online, I'd tell them like some weird excuse like, oh, I'm just helping my mum or doing whatever, just so I could work out more with my cousin. And every single workout felt like I was completing a quest, getting a little bit of XP and leveling up from that level 1 Gooner to like a level 2, level 3, level 10 beginner at life. And this is the important part. If I could go from like this weird greasy little fat kid to me now, imagine what you could do if you stopped hanging around those fake friends, if you start leveling up your life as if you were in a video game, quest after quest. Look, it's been around about 3 years since I started working out properly. And since then, I've won a kickboxing fight, I'm in the top 1% of strength in the entire fucking world, I've gained retarded confidence, all because I stopped hanging around those weird ass friends and just took a little bit of action. You could do the same. And I was thinking about this the other day. I probably could have done it alone, but I'm really fucking glad that I didn't. I'm really glad that I had my cousin to help me, because having someone to support me, it was like having a double XP weekend all the time, and it was exactly what I needed to make super fast progress and get addicted to the momentum. How many years have you been telling yourself that you're gonna lock in, that you're gonna go to the gym, that you're gonna improve how you look, that you're not gonna be a disgusting little gremlin, and then nothing fucking happens? You don't take any action, and you still look the way that you look. Like, it's been a while, hasn't it? There's never been someone to help you. It's always been you, by yourself, and nothing changes. And that's why I made my Discord. There's no point trying to do it alone when you keep failing all the time. But when you have someone to help you, someone who's been through exactly what you've been through, pushing you to make the right decision, keeping you accountable to that, and supporting you when you need it, that's how you make fast progress in your life. That's how everything changes. You need a community of guys who drag you up, not drag you down. So fuck the fake friends, join the Discord, and send me a DM once you're inside, so I can get you started on this journey, and get you from that level 1 Gooner to the level 99 version of you that you could become. Or just keep scrolling like a good little NPC.